Good morning, Hornets, and welcome to today's edition of Beach Grove Snooze and News. I'm Jacob.
And I'm Cameron. Today we'll be looking at mask restrictions, cheer wars, and as always, sports.
Yesterday, the CDC announced that fully vaccinated civilians aren't required to wear a mask in public anymore. They also don't need to stand apart from other vaccinated people when using public transit. Masks are still going to be fully required, even for fully vaccinated people. President Biden talked about the changes made by the CDC.
Well, today
Cheer
is a great day for America. In our long battle with coronavirus.
Look at
Just a few hours ago,
man. I don't think he's going
the
to get out of
Center
the
for
office.
Disease Control and Prevention and the CDC announced that they are no longer recommending that fully vaccinated people need wear masks.
Cheer World is one of the biggest competitions in cheer history. Level 6 teams travel all around the world to Orlando, Florida to compete for the gold. The most competitive team in cheer worlds is Level 6. Large all-girls, the Stingray All-Stars Orange were able to take home the gold championship this weekend. One of the athletes told her story about the victory.
2014 was the last time that Orange left Orlando with the World Championship title. How does it feel to have all of your hard work pay off this year?
It feels incredible. We have worked our butts off for 2 years now because Worlds was canceled last year, so it just feels so great to be able to actually be here, but also win, of course.
And whenever you came off the floor in finals, based off of your coaches and the fans' reaction, did you know that you had done enough?
Yes, I literally started bawling like right when the dance started.
What's next for Orange?
Hopefully double digits. Hopefully.
Great job today.
Thank you so much.
Now let's toss it to Jace for sports.
Good morning, Hornets, and welcome back to sports. In Beech Grove sports, the varsity baseball team is in action this Saturday as they will be playing in the Hornet Invite here at BG. First game starts at 9 a.m. In NBA news, the Pacers lost to the Bucks 142-133. The Clippers beat the Hornets 113-90. The Heat took down the 76ers 106-94. The Knicks defeated the Spurs 102-98, and the Bulls beat the Raptors 114-102. In MLB news, the Blue Jays beat the Braves 8-4. The Rays took down the Yankees 9-1. The Cardinals beat the Brewers 2-0. The Indians defeated the Mariners 4-2, and the White Sox took down the Twins 4-2. Also in MLB news, the A's have been considering relocation from Oakland. Chris has more.
The Oakland Athletics have made it public that they are beginning to look for another city to move their baseball club to. The A's currently play their home games at the Oakland Coliseum in Oakland, California, which is widely known as one of the worst stadiums in the MLB. So the MLB front office told the Oakland A's that if the city of Oakland does not agree to build them a new stadium, then the team should consider relocation. In terms of where the team will go if a stadium deal is not reached is up in the air. There are several cities that are trying to lure the A's. Portland is a city that has been talked about a lot when it comes to moving an MLB team. The city is willing to build a new stadium for the club to play ball in Portland. Nashville is another market that has been widely discussed as a city to give a team. Plans were released not too long ago about building a stadium next to the Tennessee Titans field if the city was ever rewarded the team. And finally, the city that is probably the front runner in getting the A's, Las Vegas, Nevada. The Las Vegas market has been the hottest sports market over the past few years. The NHL successfully added an expansion team to Vegas in 2017, and the NFL's Raiders just successfully completed a relocation to Las Vegas last year. So there is no doubt in anyone's mind that Vegas can host an MLB team. Here is A's president Dave Kaval on the relocation talks.
Well, I think it's important to note that, the commissioner came out today and was clear in directing us to look at other markets beyond Oakland. I think the pace of progress or lack thereof in Oakland is really driving a lot of this. We agree with that. We only have a lease through 2024 here at the Coliseum, and really it's at the end of its useful life anyways. And so we really need a decision from Oakland to see whether or not this can actually happen.
While the future is unclear for what city the A's will be playing in, one thing is for sure. They will have a new ballpark to play in before too long. For BGSN Sports, I'm Chris Hammer.
That's all for sports. Back to you guys at the desk.
That's all for today's edition of BGSN 10. I'm Cameron.
And I'm Jacob. Also be sure to follow us on all social medias at Beech Grove Student News, and have a fantastic Friday, Hornets.